In this episode, I take a closer look at a place I have always been to but have not had a chance to fully experience. Come with me as I discover more of the people, culture, and heritage of Unexplored Pampanga. In San Fernando, the provincial capital. Centuries of foreign occupation gave way to an array of architecture from different time periods. The town has a well-preserved heritage district, which includes old houses, churches, and industrial sites, such as the Pasudeco Sugar Central. During its heyday, San Fernando was the capital of the sugar production in Pampanga, which gave way to the town's exponential economic growth. The affluence brought about by the sugar business is seen in the mansions built in the area. I visit one of them, an old American colonial-style home owned by the Lazatin family.
Hi Marco! Hi Joy! Welcome to our house.
Glad to be here.
Yeah.
I've heard so much about it.
I'm looking forward to showing you the house.
Wow. So Marco, when was this house built?
It was built in 1926 by my grandfather, Serafin Lazatin.
And since that time, you guys have kept it, huh?
Yeah. My aunts have been living in this house since 2010, so they basically kept it the way they wanted it.
Oh, I'm excited to see how it is inside.
Yeah, I'd like to show you the house.
Yes.
Marco Lazatin is one of the third-generation owners of the house and lets me peek not only into the house, but also into their family history.
That's my grandmother.
It was built by his grandparents, Serafin Lazatin y Ocampo, president of the San Fernando Electric Light and Power Company, or SFELAPCO, and Encarnacion Signan y Torres. During the Second World War, it was appropriated by the Japanese Imperial Army and served as the residence of its army commander, General Masaharu Homma. Today, the many interesting collections inside show the family's history and love for travel.
Oh, they're matches.
Yeah, it's from my Aunt Anita's travels from all over the world. Restaurants, hotels, and even campaign matchbooks.
Right.
They collected from all those years and they framed it on this wall.
I used to have one myself when I was a little boy.
Okay.
The first time we traveled to Europe. But now, of course, everything has changed. No
Yeah, it's
more
hard to put
matches.
lighters now on the wall.
Of course, a tour of any Kapampangan home will not be complete without a visit to the kitchen.
It's old, but it's functional.
Yeah.
So because my aunts love to cook, and she would spend hours cooking in this kitchen. So if this table could write a book, it would write volumes of cookbooks. You know, cooking is part of the Kapampangan culture. Almost all females in the family are required to spend time in the kitchen. This kitchen has inspired lots of grandchildren to go into the restaurant business.
That's interesting.
Two of them have restaurants now in Manila.
Wow.
And it all started here.
Everywhere you go, huh? All the food here in Pampanga is very nice.
Yeah, it's guaranteed to keep you young.
With a penchant for entertaining guests, Marco was gracious enough to host a dinner in celebration of my birthday. Of course, everyone had to be dressed in traditional Filipiniana costume for the occasion. A local theater and singing group, Arti St. performed on the porch of the old house, regaling everyone with Kapampangan songs. Arti St. has started to be known worldwide for their performance of the traditional Kapampangan zarzuela, a lyrical drama and dance performance originating from the Spanish times. Formed by local artists, the group has been known for championing the love for art and culture among youth.
And it was such a nice show. I think everybody enjoyed. No one understood Kapampangan, but we were all listening and enjoying the beat.
Yes.
Now, it's amazing how you guys thought about this. So how did it really start?
It started actually many years after the eruption of Mount Pinatubo. The morale was down and culture and art was almost forgotten. And I went back home from my stint with Miss Saigon, and I collected some friends, Gucci and Tess, to put up this group. It is basically to promote Kapampangan pride and Kapampangan art and culture, to preserve it.
Gucci and Tess, do you have any musical background at all?
Nothing really. But we're behind this group.
They're actually the policy makers. They raise funds for us. They look for other partners for the group and the foundation.
Do you usually start them as kids?
A lot of them start very young, but a lot of them start very old too. Everyone's welcome to join as long as you're passionate.
But Gucci, you have to teach me how to speak Kapampangan.
Yeah. Say kaluguran daka.
Kaluguran
Daka. Yes.
I love you.
I love you. Yes.
I love Pampanga.
All right.
With family and friends visiting from all over the world, we had dinner at the house, which was even more stunning at night. Schoolmates, colleagues, friends from my travels,
Say that having joy as a friend is indeed a joy.
guys from the Land Rover Club, and even my balloonist friend from England, Pete, Dick, David, and Jonathan were all there. It was a great evening, and there couldn't have been a better place to celebrate. With all these characters with me, I believe the stage has been set. Together, we will explore what Pampanga has to offer after the break. Pampangans are known for their artistry, and the small town in Guagua, Pampanga is starting to be known worldwide for their unrivaled craftsmanship. From San Fernando, I head to the town of Betis. In this little town, one can find a church that is being compared to the Vatican Sistine Chapel. Its nondescript exterior belies the intricate beauty it has inside. Inside, the ceiling paintings and wall murals seem like they were done by Renaissance masters. And this type of artistry can be found not only inside a church, but also everywhere else outside. Around the town, shops selling paintings and wood carvings abound. How can one town seem to keep masters of such delicate artistry? I met Mrs. Myrna Bituin, chairwoman of the Heritage Association and owner of Betis Crafts, a family-owned furniture business. Betis Crafts has spanned generations and conquered even the European and North American market.
I'm very curious why Betis became as such. I know we have Paete in Laguna.
Yes.
We have all this.
Yes,
But
Agada.
how did this evolve?
We have very old craftsmen, like the likes of Apong Juan Flores, who did all the Malacanang pieces. We were very lucky that he taught a lot of kids, young carvers.
So he shared his talent.
Yes, that is one legacy that he have left behind.
Walking around the factory, I get to see the quality craftsmanship put into every piece and realize what she means when people practice an art form.
To live in Betis, which is a very peaceful town, there is livelihood, which is very important. There is still the family.
They value as well.
Yes. And when people do carving, they do caning, they can do very good finishing, they seem to be refined, more refined. With all the pieces that they see around, it also serves as an inspiration.
When you work with your hands, there is fulfillment in your job.
When my worker have done her work, I would always ask them, step a little bit behind, see what you have done, touch it, and feel good about it.
Indeed, Kapampangan and Filipino culture in general values family and heritage. I visit another family business with an equally colorful history. I enter the sprawling factory of Pampanga's best, a successful venture that has thrived through the years. I was welcomed by one of the owner's sons, Hizon, who insisted that I hear the story straight from the source. Mrs. Lolita Hizon, together with her husband, Angelo Hizon Jr., recount their humble beginnings.
How did all of this concept of making this meat product start?
If you ask me, I would say it's all divine providence. It's really taking after my parents. They cook so well, and practically they know every recipe that Pampangos know. At the age of 10, I was already helping.
The brand is known for producing meat products made with a traditional Kapampangan recipe that Filipinos have grown to love.
This tradition of cooking, traditional recipe, have you passed it on to the next generation?
Yes, after all, the 12 children, when there was a market, they had to help. I'm still strict.
Including the office work.
Yeah. I'm still strict, including my husband.
Including the husband, Mr. Hizon. The tradition, the culture of eating and cooking has been passed on. And now you have shared it not only to your family, not only to your relatives, but to the whole country.
With businesses flourishing over the years, it can be said that resilience is an attribute many Kapampangans have learned to practice. This is true, especially when they experienced the worst of the Mount Pinatubo eruption in 1991. The town of Bacolor is one of the hardest hit places in Pampanga. This is where the famous sunken church of San Guillermo is, which still stands even though it has been half buried in lahar.
So this church is one of the oldest in Pampanga as well as in the Philippines.
I heard this was buried in lahar.
Yes, sir.
Is this the regular height?
We're already on the second floor of the church.
I see. So this is the actual dome.
Yes.
And we're now on the arch. And then you brought it up to this
Yes,
level.
we can lift them up. The retablo just fits in under the dome.
Today is the town's fiesta, and everyone is getting ready to go to church. Meanwhile, my friends and I found the cool weather and the vacant area to be so inviting for a balloon launch. As the balloons started to inflate, we took some time to teach curious school kids about how balloons fly.
I'm here this morning with Mr. Soriano. He is the principal of the Bacolor Elementary School. And we're trying to share the joy of flying and understanding the hot air balloon with his kids from this local town.
Orly Ongkiko of the Kite Association of the Philippines also taught me how to make and fly kites. This time of the year, friends from all over the world always come and visit to be able to fly balloons here. Well, old habits die hard. We launched 2 balloons over the Bacolor Church. One balloon carried Jonathan, David, and myself, while the other one had Pete and Dick. We flew together over the fish pens and rice fields of Pampanga. Following where the wind took us, the 2 balloons slowly drifted apart. Pete and Dick were lucky to have landed on a dried-up fish pond, but we're still surrounded by water-filled ponds.
Quite a lot. We cannot steer the balloon. If we could steer it, then we would have made life a lot easier because we would have turned around halfway and gone back to where we took off from. No retrieve, very easy.
So to get to their chase vehicle, their balloon had to be taken across the water. Meanwhile, from our end,
Well, we've just landed here in the rice field of I don't know what town. The problem is there is no road coming over, so we'll have to carry the balloons all the way. You'll see our chase crew is up there. But we will now experiment if there's still a true Bayanihan spirit here in the province.
whether landing by water or on thick rice fields, the locals are always happy to help any balloonist they come across with. After the flight, we had to make up for the energy we lost packing the balloons. So a good loading of carbs was in order. We shared the tamales and suman breakfast. The Kapampangan tamales is a special rice delicacy topped with salted eggs, meat slices, and other flavors, wrapped in a banana leaf. There may not have been a hot air balloon fiesta this year, but I am happy that friends, even from the other side of the world, still come back this time of the year to celebrate with me. Other friends continued to arrive to join the fun.
Wow, this is great!
Just in time too, as we plan to assemble an army of Land Rovers and explore the rugged beauty of Pampanga up next. Pampanga is not lacking in natural wonders, even after the eruption of Mount Pinatubo in 1991. Together with the Land Rover Club, we embarked on a mission to drive up the mountains of Porac, Pampanga to see the breathtaking Niamit Falls. With some 40 Land Rovers, perhaps the longest convoy assembled in the country, we took on the dirt trails and rough roads to the peak.
Okay, we're all here.
With a new LR4 to use, courtesy of friend Willie Soong, I felt I was up for the challenge and was confident that the vehicle can handle the terrain. But the question is, do my passengers feel confident about my driving as well? I knew I was in good company with Robby Consunji and Rene Romero of the Land Rover Club, who offered their knowledge and expertise.
Well, I like the handling, really. It gives me a very secure feeling driving through the corners.
What you have now on the terrain response is...
Yes. Rock rolling. Oh, there's a big rock there.
Terrain response is designed to change, manage the engine, manage the transmission, manage the stability control, the traction control, the ABS.
I guess they saw how badly I needed to give back the LR4 to Willie without so much as a scratch. Or else, I would have to buy it.
But I get spoiled rods with this kind of driving with new car.
That's true.
This is absolutely nothing for it.
It's like a point and shoot camera. You don't really have to think so much about
I know.
all the controls.
After a fun drive, we soon had to leave our vehicles and walk on foot through the trails to the falls. On our way up, we passed by a small Aita commune. Aitas are indigenous people living in the mountains of central Luzon. They have maintained their nomadic lifestyle, moving from one place to another wherever food is available. My good friend from school, Rita Santos, is the founder of I Am Sam Foundation and was very happy to meet the mothers and the kids of the community and impart with them their special mission.
What is that foundation all about?
Well, it's a foundation that takes care of children and women, developing their self-worth.
Well, we're here and we'll share this thought and advocacy with these kids.
Kayo ay mahalaga, naiiba at natatangi. Lahat kayo. Okay. So, ilagay mo dito yan. Yan. Okay? Para sa'yo yan. She's so smart. Okay. Hello, Larry. Larry yung pangalan mo? Ito para sa'yo, ha?
We spent some time with them and we're happy to share some toys along with some supplements from our friends from VMP to help in their daily nutrition. Their happy smiles cheered us on as we continued on our trek. From the commune, it was mostly downhill from there, quite literally. The falls were definitely worth the hike, at least for me. The cool and clear water of Miami Falls is definitely a reward for any adventurer who finds his way into this undiscovered beauty. Recharged from the falls, the Land Rover group decides to take me to one of their playgrounds. But before we even got there, I had to undergo another test. I thought I would be able to hand over the LR4 to Willie without having to pay by washing his cars for the rest of my life. But we soon found ourselves very literally between a rock and a hard place.
Kasi pag kumadig ka kagad, tatamaan yung likod mo. So pasok ka muna ng ganon. Pag pumanik ka na sa bato, doon ka, kakanan.
Any slight miscalculation may cause this brand new Land Rover to damage the boulder sitting next to it. So I was left to my own devices, with Rene taking pity and spotting for me. With the convoy piling up behind me, I felt the pressure mounting. Let's just say, my chances of getting out of this unharmed, very slim.
Bawi. Yeah, good.
But we pulled through.
Ang galing mo! Kung hindi sa akin, sabit ka!
If it was skill or sheer luck, who knows? I'm just happy. Finally cleared the path. This is one of the group's favorite playgrounds. They call this route Delta 5. It is a dry riverbed where the lahar used to flow. It is named after the Delta 5 watch points stationed at the foot of Mount Pinatubo. These watch points were tasked to relay warning signals whenever lahar threatens the low-lying towns of Pampanga. The scattered boulders and rugged terrain was perfect for any powerful vehicle looking to get roughed up. As we enjoyed weaving through the lahar channel and looking at the beauty of the rock formations, we seemed to have lost track of time. Surrounded by old and newfound friends, it was indeed a great way to celebrate my birthday. This is one of the years we decided not to hold the Philippine International Hot Air Balloon Fiesta, but by force of habit, still continue to share the magic of aviation to the community. The fiesta is a lot of hard work, but always done from the heart. Pampanga and the rest of the country have such beautiful sights, meaningful traditions, and rich heritage. These are our treasures, but no matter how beautiful or valuable a treasure is, it is of no value if it remains hidden. Showing the best of our culture to the rest of the world is what the program and the Philippine International Hot Air Balloon Fiesta are all about. But we will continue to need the community and the government support to keep doing this for our country. We will not be able to do this on our own.
This has been your captain, Joy Roa. See you in the next Asian Air Safari!
Mekeli tuki ka, Malaus ka Pampanga. Mekeli tuki ka, pamasyal